morning, children. Last turn we had revised some concepts from the lesson Fun with Numbers. Today we will extend the same lesson further and learn few more things like forming a smallest and greatest number, successor and predecessor, skip counting, and complete the pattern. So children, let us start. First, we will learn how can we form a smallest number. Children, to form a smallest number, you have to arrange the digits in ascending order. Ascending order means small to big. Children, if you remember, in last turn, you learned to arrange the numbers in ascending and descending order. Here we will arrange the digits, right? So from the digits 9, 8, 1, 3, we will form a smallest number. So which one is the smallest among all? 1. So I have written 1 first, then 3, 8 and 9. How will you read this number? I told you before, these two numbers together, this number and this number separately with the name of place. So what is the place name of this one? 1000. So it will be read as 1000, then 389. Okay. Now second example. Children, in second example, digits are given 4, 0, 1 and 7. Children, which one is the smallest among all? 0, then 1, then 4, then 7. If you will read this number, you will read it as 147. It means it is not 4-digit number, it is 3-digit number, and you have to form 4-digit number. So what you will do? Children, you will place 0 to the second place from the left side. Okay, because 0 has no value when it is present on the left side. Correct? So how we can form the number? First we will write 1 and the second place will be of 0. And after that 4 and then 7. So the number formed 1047. Okay children? Now similarly, to form the greatest number, we will arrange the digits in descending order, means big to small. Okay, here 3 digits are given. It means you have to form 3-digit number. So which one is the greatest among all? 9, then 8 and then 7. So the 3-digit greatest number is formed 987. Now second example, here 4 digits are given there and you have to form greatest number. So what you will do? Write greatest number first, that is 9, after that 5, then 3 and then 0. So the greatest number is formed 9530. Children, hope that everything is clear. Okay. Now let us learn successor and predecessor. Children, in earlier classes also you have learned before and after number. Okay. So after number are known as successor and before number is known as predecessor. Successor we can get by adding 1 in the number. For example, we have to find successor of 789. Means what we have to do? We have to add 1 in 789 and the next number that we are getting is a successor of 789. So what number we have got? 790. So successor of 789 is 790. Now let us see what is predecessor. Predecessor is before number and we can get predecessor by subtracting 1. And you have to find the predecessor of 490. So what you will do, you will subtract 1. 10 minus 1, 9. Here 8. 489 will be the predecessor of 490. Children, hope you all have understood the method of getting successor and predecessor. Okay. Now let us move on the next. Children, here we will do skip counting. Children, do you know what is skip counting? Skip counting is when we jump over the number without counting. Here you can see 248 is written, and after that 251 is written, and between numbers are not written. So what we have done, we skipped over that number. Okay, so this is skip counting, and here 3 steps we have to skip forward. Okay, to go forward you have to add 3 in the given number. So children, here you can see when I have added 3 in 248, we have got 251. Then we have added 3 in 251, we have got 254. And after adding 3 in 254, we have got 257. And after that adding 3, we have got 260. Similarly, we can get other number also. Okay. So remember that to do forward skip counting, we have to add. Okay. And to do backward skip counting, we have to subtract. Now, this you can see in the next example. Here you can see 420, then 415. Means the numbers are going back. Okay. And how many steps after jumping? 5. Okay. Because here you have to, how many steps you have to jump back? 5 steps. It means you will subtract 5 from the given number. So when you subtracted 5 from 410, you have got 405. And when you subtracted 5 from 405, you have got 400. Similarly, we can get other numbers also. Okay, children? Now, let us know, continue the pattern. Here, children, you have to recognize what you have to do. Here the numbers are given, and you have to find out what you have to do. So just observe these numbers: 550, 560, 570. Numbers are increasing. Increasing means you have to add. Okay. Increasing means you have to add. And which number you have to add, children? That you have to again find out. So what you will do? You will take these first 2 numbers and find the difference. Difference means subtract these 2 numbers. So the bigger number is 560 minus 550. What the difference is? 10. It means you have to add 10 in the given number. That I have done here. 570 plus 10 comes 580. And 580 plus 10 comes 590. Okay. Now let us take second example. Here you can see the numbers are decreasing. Decreasing means you have to subtract. Right? What number you have to subtract? Then you will take these 2 numbers and find the difference. 210 minus 208. 10 minus 8, 2, and here 0, 0, 0. It means you are subtracting 2 from the given number. So you have got 208, and when you subtracted 2 from 208, you have got 206, and when you subtracted 202 from 206, you have got 204. Again subtracted 2 and you have got 202. Similarly, we can complete the table. Okay. Now, here children, you have to recognize what you have to do. Here, you can see the numbers are decreasing. Decreasing means subtraction. Okay. And which number you have to subtract? Then you will take first two number and subtract these two numbers. Here 10, here 9 and here 2. 10 minus 6, 4. 9 minus 9, 0. 2 minus 2, 0. It means you are subtracting 4. Okay. So 292 minus 4. 12 minus 4, 8. 8, 2. 288. And when you subtract again 4 from this number, you have got 284. Children, hope that this method you all have understood. Okay. Now let us take one more sum. Children, this sum I have taken from your book, Lazy Crazy Shop. This is the jungle shop. Lazy Crazy gives things only in packets of tens, hundreds and loose items. Find out how many packets of tens, hundred and loose items each animals will take. Find the blank. Fill in the blanks. Children, here you can see this rabbit is getting 143 carat. It means how many packets of 100 he is getting. Children, if you remember, in the previous class I had told you the place's name. The first place from the right side is of ones, then tens, then 100. Means how many 100 packets? 1. How many tens packet? 4. And how many loose packets? How many loose items? That is 3. Means the number that is present on one's place will be the loose item. Okay. Similarly, we can do for 210. Here, how many packets of 100? 2 packets of 100. How many packets of 10? 1. How many loose items? Nothing. Here in this, how many hundreds? 2. How many tens? 4. How many loose items? 2. Here, how many hundreds? 5 packets of 100. Then, how many tens? 5 packets of 10. And how many loose? 2 loose items. Children, hope you have understood how you have to do this sum. So revise it once again, build your concept and do the exercises. Thank you and have a nice day.